You're listening to the Coconut Avenue Radio and Podcast Network.
Welcome to Out There on the Edge of Everything, the show that examines, helps you understand, and effectively deal with the interesting edges of life. Broadcasting now from the virtual C344 studios overlooking the edge of Coconut Avenue is your host, award-winning and best-selling author, Dr. Stephen Lesavich.
Hi, this is Dr. Stephen Lesavich out there on the edge of everything. This episode is entitled, The Only Easy Day Was Yesterday. I was recently eating in a restaurant with a military theme. The sign I have in my blog post happened to catch my eye. The sign says, the only easy day was yesterday. This saying is attributed to the U.S. Navy SEALs. One meaning of the quote is that yesterday was easy only because it is already over. Seeing that sign triggered a memory for me. When I started my own law firm as an entrepreneur in 2002, my friend Mike gave me a shoe comic strip he modified specially for me. I had been scuba diving, skydiving, and running with Mike, which were part of his military training. I was training 7 days a week as a runner at that time, and I still train at least 6 days a week now. My friend Mike modified the shoe comic strip based on two creeds of the Navy SEALs. Number one, your training is never complete, and number two, you will not fail. These two things Mike told me came from the U.S. Navy SEALs ethos. And ethos defines a spirit of a culture, including its beliefs, ethics, and aspirations. My friend Mike served as a United States Marine, and he worked closely with the U.S. Navy during his military career. Mike's father was a career U.S. Marine fighting in Korea and Vietnam, and also a drill sergeant to train new recruits. Shoe was an American comic strip about a motley crew of newspapermen, all of whom are birds. It was written and drawn by its creator, cartoonist, the late Jeffrey McNally. The Shoe comic strip Mike gave me is on my blog post on slesavich.com, but let me read it for you. After yet another career move goes screwy, Dr. Steve finds himself at sea with the Navy SEALs. So you guys train 6 days a week? What do you do on your day off? This is our day off. The only easy day was yesterday. Now again, you can go to my blog post on slesavich.com and actually see the comic strip, the shoe comic strip Mike gave me. For record disclosure, I have never been in the military at all any time in my life, and I have no connection at all to the U.S. Navy SEALs. However, my dad was a soldier in World War II and was hurt in an explosion and was considered a disabled veteran. His twin brother was killed in Italy during World War II. So I have a great respect for those men and women who serve and have served in all branches in the military. One of my favorite parts of the U.S. Navy SEALs ethos is, if knocked down, I will get back up every time. This philosophy is one of the important components of being an entrepreneur, and in my martial art training in Taekwondo Judokan. I'm a master instructor, a 5th degree black belt in Taekwondo. In Taekwondo Judokan, we say, get knocked down 8 times, get up 9. Even as a civilian, you can adopt portions of the U.S. Navy SEALs ethos to become successful in your own life. Here are 3 of my favorites. Number 1, uncompromising integrity is my standard. The ability to control my emotions and my actions regardless of circumstances. My unwavering resolve silently guides my every deed. Number 2, I expect to lead. I lead by example in all situations. I accept the responsibility of all my decisions, actions, and my way of life. Number 3, I am expected to innovate. The success of my mission depends directly on my ability to innovate and on my evolutions. My technical skills, tactical proficiency, and attention to detail directly lead to my success. My training is never complete. Semper Fi, Mike. For those of you who don't know, Semper Fi is short for Semper Fidelis. It's Latin for always faithful, the motto of every U.S. Marine. I did not fail, Mike. I succeeded. I am still in business 20 years later, celebrating my 20th anniversary for my law firm in 2022. Thank you for reminding me what is important to consider each day. Adapting and following a portion of the ethos of the U.S. Navy SEALs allows you to create a positive impact in your own life. Until next time, I'm Dr. Stephen Lesavich, out there on the edge of everything.
You have been listening to Out There on the Edge of Everything, the show that examines, helps you understand, and effectively deal with the interesting edges of life. For more information on your host, Dr. Stephen Lesavich, please visit slesavich.com. For more information on prior and future shows, please visit coconutavenueradio.net.
This is the Coconut Avenue Radio and Podcast Network.